Bernice? What are you doing?
I've got to go to work.
It's 7:30. Talk to me, Bernice.
Why? You didn't talk to me.
You have to let me explain.
Do I?
Yes.
We've already made up your mind.
No.
Joe, we're not even married and you're already treating me as if I don't exist. It's like a bad joke.
Bernice?
Whoa, we're going
Cal?
to Ibiza. Doodle-doodle-doodle, whoa, we're gonna have a party.
What are you doing?
Big breakfast.
Well, just come back to bed. It's not as if either of us are working. We can have a nice lie-in, can't we?
There is plenty of time for lions where we're going.
Oh, no, but we're not going to have his own place for a bit, are we?
Roy, there is stuff to do. Look, we're setting up a whole new life in a foreign country. We've got to get money, sun cream. I'll need a load of new beach stuff. I'm going to pack my bags and leave this town. Grab a flight.
But Leeds.
Same job the bishop was trying to push him into before I agreed to marry him.
But you didn't just agree to marry him. You proposed to Ashley, didn't you? I thought it was what you wanted.
It is. It was. Oh, I don't know. I just feel like I've been conned. What?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, come on, Kathy. You can't just go, and then not tell me what you're thinking.
Yes, I can.
This is the bit where you're supposed to say, calm down, Bernice. You've probably got the wrong end of the stick, Bernice. There's a perfectly simple explanation, Bernice. But you're not saying that, are you? Just going, like you know something I don't.
No, I don't know anything in particular. Not about Ashley, but I do know something about being conned by men. I think we both do.
But Ashley isn't like that. I didn't think he was.
Men let you down. If you feel like you've been conned, then you probably have.
No, this isn't Tony or Gavin or Graham.
Isn't it?
They were all pretending to be something they weren't. Once you knew what they were up to, it was easy.
I wouldn't have called Graham easy.
No, you know what I mean. You either had to get rid or get out.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
In a way, this is more painful because I know Ash doesn't want to hurt me. He's just doing his job and he wants to help people and all that.
But he still lied to you.
I thought it was different, Kathy. I really did.
Ollie!
Are you off your head?
Yeah?
You'll catch it if my mum sees you.
Which reminds me, what's this about you and some mad horse?
Kane.
Seriously? We're dead worried.
Really?
Is the horse okay?
Bog off, it ain't funny. I could have been killed.
Calm down. I'm only ribbing you. What can I do to put a smile on that pretty little face of yours?
Take me out like you promised.
Did I say I wouldn't? Got a shift.
Kathy,
Ashley,
have you seen Bernice?
she said she was going straight to the walk pack.
Oh, right.
Ashley?
So she was here then?
Yes.
So you know about it?
Yes.
What did she say?
I think you need to go and talk things through with her yourself.
Well, that's just it. She won't even speak to me. She won't let me explain.
Well, maybe she wants something more than just an explanation.
If you care about Bernice, if you care about us, you'll help me.
That's an outrageous thing to say, Ashley. I'm surprised at you.
I'm sorry, I know.
But calm down.
I've spent months, years, hoping and praying for love and companionship. And then when I found Bernice, I thought, that's it. For some reason, I never imagined I'd be facing this kind of dilemma. Not so soon, anyway. It all feels very fragile.
Well, that's relationships for you.
I haven't wrecked it, have I?
I think you're asking the wrong person, Ashley.
When?
Next week.
What? And it's not just some sort of summer job?
No. I mean, we've both got a job in bar and that, and my dad said he's got some contacts, so I might be able to get a try at one at smaller clubs around the corner from him.
It's going to be brilliant.
I don't know what to say. I'm thrilled for you. No, I'm not. I'm jealous.
Bet you'd be glad to see the back of me.
Well, if it means it gives you a chance to really make a go of it, yes.
Cheers, Viv.
I only wish I was your age, setting off on a new life. You deserve a bit of luck. Both of you.
Yeah, thanks.
Tell you what, Let's open a bottle of champagne and celebrate.
What now? It's 10 o'clock in the morning, Viv.
Yeah, why not?
What do you think, Scott?
Yeah, it's the best thing for all of us, I suppose.
Well, that's one thing we agree on.
Roy.
I don't think it is.
Donna?
What are you doing? I don't want you to go.
Just think about it, Donna. You can come and stay. As long as you leave Viv behind. Take you around all the clubs.
You say you care about me, but when it comes down to it, all you care about is
Oh,
yourself.
come on, Donna, it's not like that.
Well, what about me? Do you ever think about how I might feel?
Of course I do.
No, you don't. You didn't even ask me.
Donna, what's up with her?
Sounds like Mandy. See you in a bit.
Bernice,
Oh, it's you.
we have to talk about this.
What? About you lying to me? About you betraying my trust? I won't talk about it in here, do you, in the middle of the pub? Well, go on then.
Of course not. Let's go somewhere private.
I won't let the bar just run itself. Another brilliant idea from the Reverend Thomas. Do you know I could start a new trend in bar management? Pull your own pints at the Woolpack Emmerdale. But hurry, folks, limited period only. I'm moving to Leeds, apparently.
Bernice.
Cheers. Honest.
How is Paddy?
Discharged in this afternoon.
Well, I can run you down the hospital if you like.
Just keep thinking if he'd have died, brain damage, anything. Don't know how to thank you.
Enough already.
Adam.
Tara?
So he told me you'd be in here.
She was right.
You are a hero. What else can I say?
How about I'll think carefully in the future before I leave a lame and agitated horse in the care of an unsupervised 14-year-old?
This is Ollie Reynolds we're talking about.
You're in charge, Tara. If you thought Ollie was unreliable in any way, then that makes you doubly culpable. I've got a colleague who's in hospital, and he nearly died. You should just thank your lucky stars that Ollie wasn't seriously injured as well. If that had happened, her parents would be suing you to Kingdom Come and back, and they'd win.
Perhaps you should be saving your lectures for Paddy.
Roy.
Well, if he was unhappy with the setup, he should have said something.
Maybe, but it's not Paddy's job to supervise your inexperienced stable hands.
Too right.
So, that's me well and truly told off.
I'm not trying to score points. I'm just giving you a bit of professional advice. That's all.
Bernice.
Excuse me, I have to get back to the bar.
No, stop.
Get out my way.
I know you're angry with me,
Brilliant deduction.
but if you just stop to listen for 2 seconds...
Right. Talk about it after work tonight.
At the vicarage.
I suppose so.
Promise.
Ashley!
Terry said it were all right to come through.
What do you want, Glover?
I just thought I'd come and give you some notice about leaving the house and that.
I know about it.
Yeah, well, I thought it'd be best just to be formal, like. I'll leave on Tuesday.
Formal like is usually a month.
Yeah, well, I'm not staying a month.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to bill you for the other 3 weeks. I should really, but think of it as a going away present.
Right, I'll be off then. Actually, there is something else I'd like to say.
Yeah? Well, come on, spit it out.
You're a scumbag.
Get out.
You're a sad, empty scumbag.
Terry!
It's all right, Chris, he's not there. He went out when I came in.
If you don't get off my premises, I will call the police.
And what they're gonna do? Lock me up for telling the truth?
Something like that.
No, I'll tell you something now. You're gonna listen to me for a change, Chris.
Well, go on then.
You know, I've lied awake at night sometimes thinking about what I want to say to you.
And scumbag is the best thing you can come out with.
Yeah, because you know why? I don't need to come up with some fancy sort of speech to you now, I'm here.
Good.
You know why, Chris? It's because you're on punishment. That's why.
Well, that's really put me in my place.
You takes think you can just use people, don't you? Eat 'em up and spit 'em out, just like you did with Dave, Linda and my mum.
If someone gets trampled on, it's their own fault.
No, it don't work like that, Chris, because you know why? I'm still here, and my dad's still here. And we're strong. We're getting stronger. You can't touch us anymore, mate.
Really?
What you don't realise, Chris, is that every time you destroy someone, ruin someone's life, you destroy a bit of yourself too.
Sentimental rubbish.
You think you're indestructible, don't you? Well, I tell you something now, Chris, you're not. One of these days you're going to wake up, you're going to be all alone, nothing left. Just sad, bitter, twisted scumbag Chris Tate. Just like a shell. No one to call a friend except his bank balance.
And when you wake up in Ibiza, in your island paradise, what will you see? Kelly? You see, it's only just dawn and Kelly's still sleeping. But you can't. And there's something nagging you in the back of your mind, and you're thinking, does she still love me? Is she going to stay with me? Because you brought her to an island full of thousands of great-looking men, and she's stuck with you. And a failed aging farm labourer who can't stand the sight of her. And suddenly your island paradise is an island hell. And you know that you're never going to be good enough for her. And then you've got to wake up to the fact that you're always going to be a loser. And you've got nobody to blame but yourself.
Hey, my name being called?
You were on my property this morning talking to my daughter.
Was that?
You're playing a very, very dangerous game.
Is that the one where if I come near Ollie, I get every copper this side of Leeds on my back, in my home and pulling my toenails out or something?
You wish it. It might come true.
Better be a good boy then, Anna.
Yeah, you better add.
Anything else I can do for your officer?
I'm only warning you once. Is that clear? Go on.
Where is it? Where is it?
Is this a bad time?
What do you want?
I could come back later.
Do you have to?
This is a bad time, I can tell.
Is this important?
I think so.
Well, you'll excuse me if I go on working. Our secretary's just walked out on us.
Actually, I came to apologise.
Oh, yes?
Your little outburst.
It was not a little outburst.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. You had every right to be concerned. You're obviously a loving and caring father who simply has the best interests of his daughter at heart.
You can lay this on a bit thick.
I was wrong. I am responsible for what happens in my stables. I should have taken more care to see that Ollie was adequately supervised. I was a bad girl. I'll make sure I do better in the future.
Don't tell me. You've checked to see if you're liable for damages, and as you're not, you've thought it'd be okay to come and soft-soap me.
So cynical.
Believe me, I know all there is to know about company liability.
I probably was more defensive than I should have been. I can't bear it when things go wrong.
Life's tough like that.
So, do you accept my apology? I'm not going till I get an answer.
Yes. Yes, I accept your apology.
You said all that to Chris Tate? Burning your bridges, eh? What did he say?
Ah, you know, usual.
Well done, lad. I'm envious.
Oh, you've never been exactly shy of saying what you think, have you?
Yeah, but that's not the same as being able to really go for the jugular. There's a line I can't step across.
Why?
Well, here's my neighbour. Sometimes I have to be able to do business with him, whatever I think.
What's going on, Jack?
Well, I've had to sell him a couple of fields. To pay for all the legal stuff with Sarah, for the kids.
I'm sorry. I really am.
Yeah, well...
So what's all this about you and Kelly disappearing off to sunny climes?
Yeah, next Tuesday.
How exciting. Yeah. You won't be needing all your coats and winter woolies out there, will you?
I don't know. It's not summer all time out there, is it?
Well, don't forget, all items gratefully received. All proceeds go to the village hall roof.
Oh, suppose you could have me old Parker.
We're so glad to get out of here.
So they've given you the all clear then?
Pretty much, yeah.
We in this leaflet.
Yeah?
It's things for relatives to look out for after severe concussion.
Double vision.
How many am I holding up?
4.
Ha ha.
Increased drowsiness.
Paddy?
Ow!
And strange, irrational or uncharacteristic behaviour.
So, when you go all normal on us, we'll know you're really in trouble.
It's very droll.
But will you stop it? This is serious. The doctor told me I had to look out for you. You could have what's called delayed concussion, and that's really serious, that is.
I feel 100% A-OK. I've never felt less strange or irrational in my entire life, but I'm starving.
Well, I thought I could get a Chinese on my own.
Don't like Chinese.
Don't be daft. I've had Chinese millions of times.
Mandy, you know perfectly well I can't stand Chinese food.
Just calm it down.
Should I calm it down?
OK, then we'll have an Indian.
You seem very keen for me to have an Indian all of a sudden. Are you putting something in my food? Some sort of plot you've been cooking up between you?
What?
Are you being serious?
I'm serious. I've never been more serious in my life.
Call the doctor.
There you go again. The pair of you plotting against me.
This isn't funny, Paddy.
Isn't it? I had you there.
Don't you ever do that to me again?
Paddy's home. Thank you so much, Adam.
It's all right. You'd have done the same?
Maybe. Well, actually, I'm not so sure.
Right. Are we ready?
Yeah, I've got to pop into the pharmacy on the way out.
Adam, don't you bother hanging around. Me and Pad will get a taxi.
Yeah.
Oh, it's no trouble. I quite like hospitals, actually.
Have you got the number for that taxi firm?
Is it true then?
Yeah.
Right, you've come for last look then.
Not going till next week.
I saw you standing here, I thought you might like a bit of company.
I'm not going to top myself or nothing.
I didn't think you were, lass.
Didn't you ever want to get out of here?
No.
You must have been in the army or something.
Oh, I were, but I came back as soon as I could.
I can't wait to get on that plane.
Well, I can understand you wanting to get away. You've had a rough time. But will you promise me something?
What?
Don't go chasing all over the world because you'll never find what you're looking for.
What do you mean?
Happiness. It's in here, not out there.
You're very quiet tonight.
Thinking.
Want to talk about it?
Have you ever been betrayed, Carlos? Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to talk about it. Forget I said anything.
No. It's fine. I do know something about betrayal, yes.
To forgive or not to forgive, that's the question.
I suppose you should if you can. The trouble is, once somebody's dumped on you, they've probably got a whole truckload of other horrible surprises up their sleeve.
It's just what I was thinking.
Fly away, I'm Bangaroo. All right, Roy.
Oh, you can't tickle that, girl.
I'm not. I thought I'd give these to Donna. What do you think? That'd make her happy, wouldn't it?
You will have a chat with her, won't you?
When I get to Ibiza, I'm going to buy all new stuff, and then I'm going to throw all my old stuff away. I don't want anything from here. It's going to be a totally new start.
Yeah.
When I get off that plane, I'm going to run into the sea and dive under the water and just wash this place out my head forever. I never want to think about this place or my crummy family ever again. Do you want some of this?
Ooh, more champagne.
Your Viv gave it to me.
I'm not sure if I really like it that much. It's a bit...
You don't have to drink it. I can pour it over if you like.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, come on.
What?
Well, like you said, won't have our own place for a bit.
Bernice? Busy night?
Should we skip the pleasantries?
OK.
Well, go on then. Let's hear what you've got to say for yourself.
Well, in the first place, yes, I've been offered the job at Damascus Street, but I haven't accepted it yet because I needed to discuss it with you. Does that make it any better?
Why on earth should it? You went for the interview, Ash. What does that tell me? It tells me that you want the job. You want to move out of the village, but you were too afraid to tell me because you knew I'd say no. So you thought you'd force the issue by getting the job and making it a fait accompli.
It wasn't like that.
But that's what you've done.
The bishop asked me to apply personally. It was he who actually put my name forward.
I thought you were happy here. I thought that's why we were getting married, so you wouldn't have to leave.
I thought we were getting married because we love each other.
Yes, of course.
Then it doesn't matter where we live, does it?
This is my home.
And this is my vocation. Do you know what that means?
Well, you're obviously going to tell me.
It means I have a divine calling. And that supersedes any other inclinations I might have.
Well, that's third time unlucky for me then, isn't it? With Tony and Gavin it was men, and with you it's God.
Bernice!
What chance have I got against him?
That is a cheap and unnecessary thing to say.
But it's true.
I have never kept my love of God a secret from you. You knew that when you asked me to marry you.
So why did you say yes then? Or were you just biding your time until God made you a better offer?
Bernice, please. Do you think this isn't painful for me? It's a test. The greatest test I've ever had to face. God wants me to do his work, and I genuinely believe he wants you to be with me as well. But if you can't do that, then I have to make a choice.
So what if I do say no? What if I decide I want to stay here? What actually happens then? Is that it? Don't my feelings count for anything?
Of course they do. And I'm not pretending that what I'm asking of you isn't difficult and painful for you as well. I haven't handled this very well, and if I could wind the clock back,
But you
I
just
would.
do the same thing anyway, wouldn't you?
No. Yes. What I should have done is try to explain to you that this isn't some disaster, some curse. It's a life-changing opportunity for you and me together to do something really worthwhile. Yes, it involves making sacrifices, but our love and commitment could help improve the lives of hundreds of people. Come with me, Bernice.
You lied to me, Ash. You lied to me. When you know how much I've been hurt by lies before.
No.
I want to believe in you, but I can't. I can't trust you.
Of course you can trust me.
No, I can't. That's what I'm so afraid of. I love you, Ash. And part of me, lots of me, wants to go with you. I really do want you to be happy and fulfilled. And, oh, maybe I could make a go of it. But I'm scared. I'm scared that if you've lied to me once, you'll do it again. And then I'll have thrown everything away for yet another man who leaves me with nothing but lies and betrayal. You can call me selfish if you like, but I just don't think I could go through that again. Sorry, Ash.
Bernice, please. Let's stop this now. It's late and we're both tired and upset. Let's have a glass of wine, go to bed. We can talk about it in the morning when we're fresh.
No, I'm sorry. It's too late for that.